Yes, I want to start the statement, which was a lot of the journalism that's been going on the last couple of days has been really dishonest. I don't want to point fingers at anybody, but I do feel like what was done was someone came to our building outside of operating hours. There's a specific sign on our door that says our days and our hours. He came outside of those hours and then claimed, hey, they're closed and they're still making money. They're using taxpayer money to work. And it's like, you don't come outside of operational hours and then say they're using taxpayer money. That was completely false. As you can see, we're open Mondays through Thursdays, 2 to 10 p.m. He was here earlier. I don't see him right now. So it's like, are you trying to record that?
Let me give you guys a little bit of context of what's going on here, because this clip, they just got into, I guess, the interview. But Nick Shirley has been going around exposing the fraud that has been going on in Minneapolis. And honestly, Minneapolis has been going through it seems like for the past 2-3 weeks with the amount of fraud and the Somalians, and also dealing with ICE, the riots, the raids. But ultimately, he went by this establishment, Quality Learning Center, in which he made a video basically explaining how they received $1.9 million last year and they couldn't even spell learning right on the actual sign. He made a video about how he would walk around the neighborhood. He would ask locals, have they ever seen any children going there? Have they ever seen any parents? Have they ever seen anything during business hours? Typical business hours for a daycare center would be in the morning, you would think, as early as 6 a.m. to as late as 6 p.m., depending on the age. Obviously, he said 2 to 10 p.m. is their business hours. So with that being said, I would assume this is strictly a daycare for children that is already in elementary school, middle school, and I would say high school, but obviously they go to school first, and then they get dropped off at this place of business, as he says. This is gaslighting to a whole new level. You don't misspell a sign. You don't have just your random neighbors lying on you saying that they've never seen any type of business being conducted at your establishment, never even seen anybody walk in and out. And then lastly, get upset when somebody proves that you're potentially committing fraud. A lot of the Somalians are trying to make it a race thing. It is not a race thing. And I take it very, very personal because, yes, come over, do things the right way. But the problem that I have is when you are taking my tax dollars, and this is why I try to get rid of as much tax liability as I can, whether it's through stocks, whether it's through business expenses, write-offs, the whole nine. My tax dollars, your tax dollars, state, local, federal, somewhere down the line, funded the fraud that's been going on. And that's where I have a problem at. You do not create a fake business, apply for government funding, and you're not actually running the business that you're requesting the tax dollars from. You just don't. You don't. It's wrong. I'm not agreeing with it. I hope they shut the business down. I hope more people, like, where are the audits? Where are the audits at? These people should be getting audited every so often, showing the books, showing that they're actually a legitimate business.
We're doing fraud, or are you trying to put the Somali name and the fraud in the same sentence? That's what really hurt us the last couple of days. We're open. We've been open. We haven't closed. We've been open for eight and a half years now. We haven't closed once during that period. So I want to touch on that first. The second thing is, which is kind of laughable, is the sign. We messed up the sign. We paid somebody to do our sign. He incorrectly did it. We're having him work on it. We paid him to correct the sign. He said it'll be done by this week. So by the end of this week, our sign will be fine. The third thing, which is the fraud claim. There's no fraud going on whatsoever. Kids come to us, clients come to us, their parents come to us. They're here daily. They leave on time. They come on time. There's no fraud going on whatsoever. Where those claims came from, I mean, if a group of people does fraud, you don't paint the brush with everyone in that group.
We're at 2833 13th Avenue South in Minneapolis. And there's supposed to be a non-emergency medical transportation company here called Advanced Mobility Incorporated. And what's interesting about this company is that state records show that it first registered with the state of Minnesota in 1999.
And they have been in business for over 26 years.
Yes, correct.
So we're gonna go inside.
They must have a lot of vehicles.
So this is a mobility 2833 boarded up. All these windows are covered right here. We're gonna see if we can go inside. There's a bunch of shops in here. We have money transferring shop. We got clothes in here. There's a coffee shop. Let's see if Advanced Mobility is in here. We got spices. Is Advanced Mobility here?
You know 224? I don't think you guys are allowed to record it.
Do you know where Advanced Mobility is?
Suite 224?
She's recording over there, so. Suite 224. Do you guys know where Advanced Mobility is? Do you guys know where Advanced Mobility is? Yeah, we're looking for it. Never heard of it?
What is this? What do you got?
Oh, my name's Nick Shirley. We're just looking for Advanced Mobility. Where's Advanced Mobility?
Insane. Insane. Since 1999, I was born in 1999. Right? The establishment didn't show not one vehicle. Even, look, man, when a guy walks up to you and says, I don't think you guys could be recording in here, that's when you already know something's just off. Something's just already off. There's something that's going down that's just not what's supposed to be going down in that setting. And ultimately, man, I like Nick's work. I like what he's doing, exposing the fraud. Hopefully it catches the visibility of people within the government, and they can start cracking down on this. Start cracking down. The funding needs to go. I don't think you guys understand the billions and billions of dollars of government funding that is spent from businesses like that to student aid, health care funding. Billions of our tax dollars, man, is getting wasted. Billions. A lot of people hate it. Elon Musk and Doge trying to cut down on a lot of government spending. I have a problem with it because I work very, very hard, and I am okay with paying my fair share of taxes if it's going to the right thing. I'm okay with donating my personal funds outside of taxes if it's going to the right thing, charity work, so on and so forth. But when you come over here and you found a loophole in our system and you've taken advantage of it for decades on end, that's what I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with. Nobody can't tell me otherwise that what the Somalians and other races, because it's not just the Somalians, what they're doing is wrong. What they are doing is wrong, and they need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Am I tripping? Are y'all tired of y'all tax dollars getting wasted? It could be going on in your own backyard and you won't even know. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.